Now that we have the tools to make some interesting data structures, we'll look at Python's second type of loop construct, the for loop. For loops in Python correspond to what are called for each loops in many other programming languages. They request items one by one from a collection, or more strictly, from an iterable series, but more of that later, and assign them in turn to a variable we specify. Let's create a collection and use a for loop to iterate over it. If you iterate over dictionaries, you get the keys, which you can then use within the for loop body to retrieve values. Here we define a dictionary mapping string color names to hexadecimal integer color codes. Note that we use the ability of the built-in print function to accept multiple arguments. We pass the key and the value for each color separately. See also how the color codes returned to us are in decimal. Now, before we put some of what we've learned together into a useful program, practice exiting the Python REPL with Ctrl-Z on Windows or Ctrl-D on Mac or Linux.